I want to congratulate you on the past 7 weeks of training. You have come such a long way. You have been through 2 race efforts now, the 5K and the 10K. Race experiences are unlike anything.
Yes, so glad to have you continue your journey with us and feel the true power of your mind and body.
All you've done so far are experiences to show personal and athletic growth. We have been through training periods focused on both base and speed. Now we move into strength. Getting ready for a half marathon requires a strong body and mind to take you the full 21 kilometers. You have laid down the building blocks. Now it's time to get strong on top of those.
Time to step it up a bit.
This week we have today's 60-minute run, tomorrow's tempo, and strength on Wednesday. We're also adding a new workout on Thursday and a long run. Before you get lost in the thought about the long week ahead, let's focus on today. The next 60 minutes are about being present and recovering over those miles. Let's take this pace smooth and easy. As always, we're going for time, not for pace today.
The technique you're going to learn today is called focus out, during which you are still limiting your attention, just not to any sense category, but instead to only external experiences. I realize that referring to physical body sensations that are inside of the body, but physical in nature, can be somewhat confusing. In order to have a common language, we refer to physical body sensations as feel out, whereas to emotional body sensations we'll be referring to as feel in. When you're practicing focus out, you combine the focus range of the past 3 weeks. That doesn't mean that you have to pay attention to everything external. You are free to choose what to pay attention to, as long as it is within the focus range. So, if you're choosing to pay attention to how relaxed you are, it's okay to only pay attention to that. When you then notice that you're looking at something, you have the choice between continuing to watch that experience or return your attention to the feeling of relaxation in the body. On the other hand, if you're paying attention to relaxation and then your attention shifts to what you're thinking about, you would try to be cool with those thoughts, allow them to be there, but you would not want to pay attention to the thought and instead return your attention back to anything external. That could be the feeling of relaxation or anything else that you choose within focus out. When using the noting and labeling method in focus out, you will use 3 labels. The labels are see, short for see out, and see rest. Hear, short for hear out and hear rest, as well as feel, short for feel out and feel rest. You're going to practice this technique by limiting your attention to external experiences, which include physical body sensations, anything that you can feel in the body that is physical in nature and not emotional, to external auditory experiences, anything that you can hear with your ears, and to external visual experiences, anything you can see with your eyes. What you can externally see, hear, or feel will again be either active or restful. So when you direct your attention to something that you can notice externally, you clearly acknowledge it, then you label it with either see, hear, or feel. If you have noticed activity or a restful state, like if you're noticing pressure on the bottom of your foot, or if you notice silence. After you label it, you keep experiencing what you just noticed and labeled for a couple of seconds before you repeat the process again.